Roby and Ekpo. Uh, it is so emotional to see Roby crying on a public podcast. And I will come from this point as a counselor because I read some people dragging the man, dragging Roby, that why would he be crying on podcast? Why would he bring his marriage to the public? And as a matter of fact, what marriage are we even talking about? What marriage? The marriage that has ended barely when it started? I only want to say this to Robbie. Robbie, you have done well. If what you have done, you consider it as a way for you to move on, a way for you to heal, as a counselor, I have seen men crying like this in my counseling room. So it is not a problem that you cry. Even if you choose a place to cry, it is good for you. You can choose any way to face your anger. If it is what made what made you feel well, it is good that you went out, you vent out your anger. And as a matter of fact, even said that sometimes you be inside the house crying, and it took the intervention of your brothers and your friends. So if that one keeps you saying, keep on saying it. But I want to tell you this. You cannot do this to yourself anymore. You need a safe place more than a public domain. Get a counselor. Get a therapist. You need to be healed. You just need. Even if you move on, like you said that you want to move on, even if you will move on, don't jump into anything now. First, consider yourself important in this. Because if you are crying like this, I can read it. As a counselor, I can read what you do not see. I am seeing a lot. I am seeing what men do not see. Anyway, well, let me say, I am seeing what those are not in those that are not in the counselor, in the counseling room are not seeing. So please, you move on with your life, but before you venture into anything else, you need to be healed. You need healing at this point in time. Because let me tell you, and not even you, to almost everyone outside there, because it's a lesson. And that is one of the things that I was thanking for. Because coming out to public domain is a lesson for many. But unfortunately, many will not learn from that. They would rather drag the guy that he came out and men did not cry. Why will you come? Yes, there will see men anyway. I'm not. Social media is not. It's not even a place of honor like that. So I'm not. I'm not even bothered that people drag the guy. But I'm only saying that you guys that are dragging should learn from me. Because honestly, Robbie did not have marriage. He was claiming that he had 10 years of marriage. But I can categorically tell him, as a counselor, from counselor's lens anyway, that he had lost it from the beginning. From the beginning, he had lost it. Both of them are just cohabiting. They were not really in marriage. They were not really in marriage. So Robbie should just forget about it. It was just unfortunate that he wasted 10 years of his life. Why the other partner? Why she had moved on. Now, number three is this. I'm not judging anyone here. Fine. Robbie's story is touching, it's emotional, but no judgment here. Because as a counselor, I will not judge this matter because of what Robbie said. Because I've not even heard from Mayowa. And this same Mayowa you're talking about, as if, well, in the context of it, has moved on. Has moved on to another marriage. So there's nothing to say here. But the lessons are for Nigerians and every other person around the water is watching that opportunity to watch this also like I did. Learn from this. Go and watch that on this spot again that involves Roby Ekpo. Watch him, see everything he says there. Watch all the chats and know, see for yourself that there's no marriage. So if any one of you outside there is living like Robbie lived, or is going out with a girl or with a guy that as from beginning you do not really sit down to really know what you want to, for yourselves, you do not know both of you do not know your past, you do not really understand yourself before you moved into marriage. You just think that I have had sex with you or with her and it was great, and before I know it, it's my spec. Before you know it, you moved into marriage. You will cry more than rubbish. If what you see, if everything you are doing with a man or with a woman now is just like Robbie, it's my spec. I like somebody with big boobs but slim, and that is only one thing that you see in a lady. Or you a lady. I like that guy. That guy has these parts. MC, it's an MC. He's a public person, and that is the only thing that you see. And before you know it, within 3 months, he proposed, and you two, your need, your moon, that you have seen a man, you have seen a woman, you will cry more than Robbie. Now, Robbie, they cry for public domain, right? You will cry in the market. So get it right before you go into marriage, because you guys, you do not even go to the work of counselors. Get marriage counselors. Get marriage counselors. Let them tell you what are the things to do, what are the things to do, what are the things to find out in anyone you want to go out with. It's an advice if anyone will do it. So what do you back, Robbie? Robbie, go for therapy. Look for a good counselor that will bring you out from this trauma. You are already traumatized. You need healing. And to every one of you who did this, don't jump into marriage that you are not prepared for.